Dear friends, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom and also a Chodesh Tov. Friday is the first day of Rosh Chodesh for the month of Adar. Adar is the month of Mazal and joy. This year we usher in 2 Adars, 60 days of joy and Mazal, and we need it more than ever with the war going on in Israel and the onslaught of anti-Semitism reaching every corner of the globe. We are praying for a turnaround, for joy, for clarity, for good mazal, and what's needed to be done, and justice should happen clearly before the eyes of the world. And everyone should know that negativity, terrorism, hostage-taking, and all other types of forms of trying to take advantage through anti-Semitism and relying on their numbers as we are a small nation will not succeed. But on the contrary, only those who follow in the ways of Hashem will ultimately see justice happen in their way and in our way. This week's Torah portion, Mishpatim, has 53 mitzvahs, covers many laws, ritual, civil, and one of the psukim has 2 mitzvahs in there, and it says Reishis Bikurei Ad Mascha, the first fruit in Israel, the first fruit of the 7 species that grows every year of each tree must be brought to Hashem. It's called Bikurim, the first. And then it says Lo Tzfashel Gedi B'Chalei V'Mai, do not cook a kid in its mother's milk. The law of milk and meat. You're not allowed to mix both cooking, eating, or selling, or benefiting from milk and meat together. Why would both of these be in the same verse? They're 2 separate mitzvahs. Yes, they're both connected to food, but one is about the importance of taking something that you're allowed to eat and giving it to God, while the other one is staying away from something you're not supposed to eat. But perhaps the Torah is trying to tell us that the Jewish people are called Bikurim. We're called God's special fruits. God chose us from all the people of the world to represent Him, to give us the Torah, to infuse us with that extra godly soul, to be able to be His ambassadors to the world at large, carrying His message, His view, His purpose, and His meaning. Reishis Bikurim, for all of us to feel that because we are His Bikurim, because we are His first, we're righteous, we are first, we are important. Our message is important. We have to carry ourselves high. Comes with something very simple. Don't mix milk and meat. Keep the laws of kosher. You know, the laws of kosher are one of the laws that are referred to as chukim, statutes, because there's no real logical reason why certain animals or birds are kosher, certain are not kosher, same thing with fish. There's less of a logical reason why kosher milk and meat, which each one separately is kosher, when put together, they all of a sudden become non-kosher. It's a chuk, it's a statute, something we do because God told us. And often people find it like a hassle, especially in our world where we travel a lot, and there's not kosher restaurants wherever you go. And if you want to eat, and you're kosher, you have to plan ahead. You have to think about it before. So kosher very easily goes by the wayside. And there are many other reasons. It's more expensive, and every other reason people can give an excuse why kosher is something that they don't want to partake of, they don't feel it's important. And the Torah tells us, Reishis Bikuri Ad Mascha. You want to feel like you're first. You want to carry your pride. You want to feel uniquely Jewish and special because you're Jewish, not just because people hate you, but because of who you are and what you stand for. Keep kosher. Kosher has 2 aspects to it. One is obviously fulfilling God's command. The second is you're nurturing your soul. Kosher is for the soul. When you eat kosher, your soul is at its fullest energy. Your soul is not clouded with any illnesses, or it's not desensitized or made sick. It's healthy. And when your soul is healthy, you feel gracious, you feel proud. You don't always look at yourself in a minority or in the majority. When you know you're carrying the truth of and carrying the messages of Judaism, you stand strong. When you eat kosher, you mingle with Jews and we strengthen each other. Because as great as we are when we're together, we're unbreakable. And this is what's so important for all of us to know. This is the time to strengthen yourself, to be more careful in your kosher. Start in one area. Stay away from shellfish, from animals that are kosher but are not slaughtered. Only start eating animals that are slaughtered with supervision, so you know it's kosher. Take a step, and you'll find that the more you adhere to kosher, the stronger you feel as a unit and the stronger you feel yourself. And to carry so proudly. So I want to wish you only the best. God bless you. We love you all. Candlelighting Time Montreal, 4:54 p.m. Chodesh Tov.